Hey fifth grade, today is the beginning of a 2-week-long art project. So this week we're going to do the first part and then we will stop and then continue again next week. So this video today is going to be some introduction, some demonstration, and the beginning parts of this lesson. So let's get started. For this project, we are going to be learning how to draw with perspective. Perspective means showing depth and detail in our art project to make things look closer or farther away. We have 3 vocabulary terms that we're going to focus on for this project: vanishing point, horizon line, and landscape. For this project, we're going to be creating a landscape using perspective. A landscape is a picture of land. There are 2 important components to our pictures that we're going to need to know as we go forward. First is the horizon line, and second is the vanishing point. A horizon line is where the sky meets the ground, and the vanishing point is where objects get so far away that you can no longer see their detail. Everything in a landscape goes back towards the vanishing point when we're drawing with perspective. Let's look at a simple example. Here's my horizon line and my vanishing point. I'm going to make a landscape with a road and some trees. The road and the trees are all going to appear to get smaller and smaller as they go farther back into the picture. To accomplish this, I've made both of the lines of my road get closer and closer together until they both connect at the vanishing point. I'm going to add trees now, and the closer my trees get to the vanishing point, the smaller I'm going to draw them. That gives the illusion that my trees and my road get farther and farther away. Let's erase this and get started on our actual project. For this part of the art project, you're going to need 3 things. You're going to need a piece of white paper, a pencil, and an eraser. So for this project, we're going to be creating a farm in the fall. So start thinking of some details you might want to add to a fall farm. I started here by adding my horizon line. Your horizon line could be straight or it could be curvy. I'm also going to pick a spot to add my vanishing point. So make a dot on your horizon line to indicate where you'd like your vanishing point to go. Since this is a farm in the fall, I'm going to make my farm growing pumpkins, so I'll have a pumpkin patch. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a bunch of lines that start at the vanishing point and go down to the very bottom of my page. As your lines get closer to the bottom of the page, make sure to spread them apart from the other lines that you've already drawn. In other words, you want to make sure you are adding more and more space between your lines as they get farther away from the vanishing point. This gives the illusion that you have a really big pumpkin patch and that it goes really far back towards the background of your picture. Alright, so now that we have the basic piece of our farm, we have the land and the sky ready to go, it's time to add some details. So as you're adding details to your picture, make sure to consider that as objects get farther away, they appear to be smaller. So if I'm going to add some pumpkins to my pumpkin patch, the pumpkins that are closest to me or near the bottom of the page will be the biggest. As the pumpkins get closer to the vanishing point and the horizon line, they should get smaller and smaller. Don't forget to erase the lines that appear to go through your pumpkins. Pumpkins are not see-through, so I would not be able to see the lines from the ground through my pumpkin. I'm going to make sure to erase any lines that accidentally end up inside of my pumpkin. I'm going to speed up this video now and let you see me finish adding details to my picture. I want you to think about what kind of details could you add on a farm in the fall. Maybe you add trees, maybe you add a barn, maybe you add a scarecrow, maybe some more pumpkins or a different kind of crop. It's your artwork, so I want you to come up with your own details. Just remember that any details you add on the ground, they need to get smaller and smaller as they get closer to the vanishing point. All right, let me speed things up so you can see what I do to finish mine, and then we'll finish up the lesson for today. Hey, fifth grade. All right, good job on the first part of our art project. We're gonna stop there, and next week we'll continue and finish adding details and adding color. So please submit what you have made so far so that I can see that you've done the first half of the project, and then keep your project somewhere safe because we're going to continue this project next week. All right, see you then.